All right, we've all been there. You've seen them at the dollar store. Well, the dollar store is the place to find bargains on almost anything, including makeup, but is the beauty aisle really worth checking out, or should you just skip it entirely? According to Studio 5 beauty and style contributor Megan Moore, the answer might surprise you. She steps in to break down the dollar store beauty bargains and give us an opinion here. Megan, we've all seen it. You go in there, and I've always wondered, is any of it any good?
Yeah, me too. I've never really tried it up until this point. I'm glad I did, though, because I was surprised on a few things. Other things did not blow me away. So
really,
a little bit of a mixed bag.
Okay, so you did a full look here.
Yeah, full face. I kind of picked something from every category just to see kind of what was going to be my ruling. Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
And we're going to do that today. We're going to give each thing a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So we're going to start with foundation, because that's where we all start, right?
Yes, usually that's where we start. So I grabbed a couple different shades. The problem with the dollar store is that you just don't have a lot of different shade varieties. So I actually grabbed two and mixed them together. I'm also using their silicone blender.
I wondered what that was. It looked like a rock.
Yeah, well, you can see my facial expressions there. I was like, I am not sure what's going on, but I wish you had smell-o-vision for this one, because this product smells and feels like Elmer's glue. You can see in my face there. I'm like, what? I don't even know what's happening, but I had to ditch the silicone, just use my fingers to blend it in. There was hardly any coverage, but let me tell you, the smell and the feel on this was just
And we're just talking about the silicone thingy that you just had there, but what about the actual foundation?
Yeah, the foundation is what smelled like Elmer's glue. And it was tacky and sticky. It just did not do anything for me. So that one, for sure, I'm gonna give that one a big fat thumbs down. And same with the silicone blender. There are silicone blenders out there that work really well. I don't think this is actually silicone. I think it's plastic, and all it did was just smear things around my face. It was terrible. So both of these first foundation ones, the base products, I'm gonna give a thumbs down to.
Okay, all right, so skip that. Let's go to our bronzer and our blush. It seems like you have a lot of options here.
Yeah, so there are more color options in this one. So the bronzer, these ones are very shimmery and actually had a lot of pigment in it. I was surprised by how much pigment I got on this. You can kind of see, I was like, whoa, that's a lot brighter than I was thinking. Now, the blushes definitely swatched really nicely on my hands, but then once I went to put them on, I was really struggling getting an even blend. It looked really patchy. So I wanted to love it. I tried all the colors. I wanted to love it. It just wasn't the greatest for me, though. So as far as the bronzer goes, I was pleasantly surprised with this. So this one, I'm gonna give a thumbs up for that one. I would only use it because it's so shimmery. I would only use it on the cheeks and maybe on the chest. This is not something you wanna put on your forehead, because yeah, you don't want shimmer up here. Then you're gonna start to look greasy. But on the cheek, I've got it on today. I went a little lighter handed on it, and I got a really nice, beautiful bronze, and I really liked that.
Did it last? That's one thing I find tricky with bronzers, is do they last all day?
This one, I've only tested it a couple times, but so far so good. I am really liking it. I would only wear this in the summertime, so it could be a problem when you start to get sweaty. I'll have to kind of play around with that.
It looks gorgeous on you.
Yeah. The blushes, though, for me, I'm gonna go thumbs down on that. They're just too patchy, not something that I would reach for again. I wanted to love them, but I just didn't.
Okay, all right, we're moving on to eyes.
Yes, so first thing I tested out here for the eyes was an eyebrow pencil. Now, it's nothing flashy. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a regular pencil that you've got to sharpen, but it does have a built-in kind of brush for it, and I was actually pleasantly surprised there. I grabbed a couple shadow options. The metallic ones seem to be really good. I can't speak to the matte ones, but I really did like the metallic ones. I tested it both with a brush and tapping it on with a finger, and those were nice. I mean, they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, they're so pigmented. They've got so much color to them. But if you like a more sheer eyeshadow, I was actually pleasantly surprised with that.
Your brows look fabulous.
Thank you, and I'm wearing the brow pencil today, in fact. So on the brow pencil, I'm gonna head and give it a thumbs up. The eyeshadow, also a thumbs up if you like a sheer one. If you want something that's gonna be more of a pow color, then this isn't gonna be for you. But if you like a sheer color, I liked it.
Yeah, I love it. Subtle, beautiful.
Yeah.
And what is this?
These are mascaras. So the mascaras, there's lots of different options. They're tiny. They come in these tiny little tubes, which are so cute. I grabbed a lengthening formula and a volume formula. I could not tell the difference between the two. And there was hardly any product in there. I was like, okay.
You just kept going layer after layer after layer.
And hardly anything was showing up. So, you know, dollar store mascara is just too good to be true. There's a reason we have to pay a little bit more for it. Although the little tube is so cute. So maybe for like a daughter, like play makeup, this could be a great option.
It's bright, it's fun, it's cute.
Yeah.
That would be a great option for a kid's bag.
Yeah, but for the mascara, for myself, I had to give that one a thumbs down.
Okay, we're gonna move over to lipstick, but the lipstick to me looks a little questionable. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, it does, and here's the thing.
It's very bright.
It is very bright, and that's, again, you're not gonna find a lot of color variation at the dollar store. There weren't a lot of neutrals, but when you see them swatched, although they're bright, they're actually kind of sheer. So when they go on, it's not as intense as you would think, and these ended up being my favorite thing I purchased by far. I wish I had got more colors. I'm wearing it again today. I'm super impressed with it. It's creamy, it goes on smooth. I like the smell. They're very comfortable. I can wear them all day with no problem. So this is the thing that I was thinking would be the worst.
The one thing on this entire stage here, I thought, no way, and you're giving it a thumbs up.
I'm giving it a thumbs up, and I'm gonna go back and get more colors because I actually love how it feels. I love that it's a little bit more sheer. It worked great for me.
It does. It looks fabulous on you. So, okay, the lipstick got the thumbs up. That's impressive. For sure. Brushes.
Yep.
I see them there all the time, and sometimes you just need a good brush that you can throw away, you know, a month later.
Exactly, and these are actually Wet n Wild brushes, and they're the same quality and level that you buy Wet n Wild in other locations for more money.
Yeah.
But these are the same ones for $1. I used all of them and absolutely loved them. I've always been a fan of Wet n Wild brushes anyway, but for $1, it's a big thumbs up for me. So lots of different varieties, and every store is going to have a little bit of a different selection. So you kind of have to just see what you'll get, you know, and every time you go in, you're kind of getting different things at the dollar store. Yeah. But when you see the Wet n Wild ones, those are a big thumbs up for me.
Awesome. Well, great. I'm loving that you tried all this.
Yeah.
You've got an online course. Tell us about that.
I do. I have a new course that just launched, and I haven't even announced it yet, so you guys are the first to find out.
Here it is.
It is my Color Theory 101 class. So it's something that you can do on your own time at home, and it's going to help you figure out my skin tone, what foundation looks best on me, what lipstick and blush looks best on me, kind of cracking the code on color questions that I get all the time.
Fantastic.
So that is on my blog, thebeautysnoop.com.
All right, Megan, thank you so much, and thanks for bringing this to our attention.
Yeah, for sure.